And here's a sign of perhaps more to come. The MetroHealth system said today it will require all staff members to get a vaccine or lose their jobs. Of course, MetroHealth is a public hospital, but we wanted to know the rights of those who work for private companies. Marissa Sines spoke with lawyers to find out.
It is absolutely legal for a private employer to require vaccination as a condition of employment.
That's the way the law works. It's that simple.
Same reasoning behind mandating the COVID-19 vaccine, and that it's an issue of public health.
James Hux and Peter Mapley are both employment law attorneys. I sat down with them separately today to talk legalities of the vaccine mandates. Mapley says litigation is the same for both private and public employers. MetroHealth announcing today staff has until the end of October to get the shot or be fired. The same policies implemented for Summa Health staff early August.
You're not going to really have any recourse if you've got a fear of the vaccine and you don't want to take it.
Both Hux and Mapley telling me there's only two ways you can be the exception to the policy.
If they had some type of health condition, or if they had a religious reason and they need an exemption based on their religion.
Their recourse would be to look for another job.
Mapley says if you aren't exempt, you could still fight it in court, but odds don't weigh in your favor.
I wouldn't believe that there would be a basis in either law or fact to file suit.
If you're fighting the policy, first step is talking with your bosses.
You've got to have that conversation with your employer to see if that actually is something that's going to apply for you.
Know what paperwork and proof is required and take it from there.
It's case by case. It's not a blanket statement.
MetroHealth staff has until the very end of October to get the shot, but Summa Health employees' deadline is much sooner than that. Russ?
Marissa, let me ask you this. What about folks who signed a contract with their employer and that contract does not include anything about requiring a vaccination?
Yeah, Russ, I asked Mapley that question. He says, generally speaking, most contracts have a clause that talks about just cause for termination. It would then be up to the courts to determine whether you keep your job based on the contract's language.
Okay. Marissa Sines in the newsroom. Thank you.